Welcome, folks. Welcome to Prosperous Real Estate Investors Network. This presentation is designed for those real estate investors that are looking to own income properties, but they cannot get approved or qualify for conventional financing. We have an awesome system in place where we bring to you the seller-financed income properties. You probably heard about properties that people purchase and owners carry the loan. Well, we have done the same thing with income properties where sellers finance it. Now, here are some of the highlights of these properties. There are no credit checks, there are no tax returns requirements, and no hassles. It's that simple. Nobody's going to verify your credit report. Nobody's going to ask you for tax returns. And it's so easy that folks that have been involved with us and have purchased properties using seller financing, they just have been amazed. And we are unique in the sense that there are not anybody else in our knowledge in the United States that's bringing seller financed income properties to real estate investors. For some of you that are familiar with our company, there are three different ways that we can assist you. If you are a cash investor, we can assist you with purchasing properties, either buying them and holding them or buying them and flipping them. We do it for you. So you're not left by once you bought a property and then you're left on your own. We actually have end investors in line that'll buy those properties from you. If you have a semi-decent credit score, typically we're looking at about 640 FICO score, you can utilize our private money resources and we can do the same thing. We can, private money is just like cash. You can actually buy and flip properties through our system or buy and hold properties through our system, income properties. And for those investors, like I said earlier, that cannot qualify, don't have cash, or don't have good credit scores, you know, folks, you finally have an option where you can actually own income properties, achieve your dream of real estate investment without waiting for a bank to throw a bone at you, and have sellers finance those properties for you. Let's look at an example property here so you understand kind of deals that we bring to you. Here is a typical example. Here's a property that is offered as seller financing. Let's look at the numbers on this property. So, well, here is some of the highlights. It's fully rehabbed, so there's no rehab required. It is not one of those deals that the house looks like a dump, where once you purchased it with seller financing, you're going to have to spend a lot of money fixing it up. It's not that. It is fully rehabbed. Here is another beauty. The renters are already in place. It's fully rented. The day that you own it, you start to cash flow on this property. The management company is in place. These properties are located all over the United States. You are not required to manage these properties if you are on the other side of the country and try to work with renters by yourself. These are not your lease to own renters. These are regular renters. There's 1 year lease minimum. Most of these properties come with at least 1 year lease. This is a 3 bedrooms, 1 bath property, about 1,234 square feet, the kind of bread and butter property we like to bring to our investors. So let's look at the cash flow numbers on it. It's the property's purchase price is $80,000. The actual rent is $900 a month. The debt service, that is what you make payment on the property, is $630 a month. The taxes are $50. Insurance is $50. The management fee is $70, and your net cash flow, your positive cash flow, $100 a month. This property just doesn't pay itself for itself; it pays you. The down payment requirement is $4,000. That's 5% down. Your estimated closing cost is $1,000. Sometimes they're less than that. And your annual return on investment is 24%. It's a simple mathematical formula. You basically take $100 a month cash flow, multiply that by 12, and divide it by $5,000 of your initial investment. There are not that many stocks, bonds, mutual funds out there and other investment strategies that give you a 24% return without breaking the bank and without getting a bank loan. This is an awesome deal. Now let's look at this number and let's see if you held this property for 10 years. what is a return on your investment in 10 years? The same $80,000 property that you invested your $5,000. Well, first of all, there's a $12,000 in 10 years positive cash flow. There's a depreciation. For those who are new to investing, we strongly encourage you to go back to our website, cashflowbox.com, and sign up for our free webinars. And one of the webinars that we offer to all our investors free of charge is real estate investment analysis, where we cover the depreciation and other deductions that are allowed by the government. Expenses, these are your taxes, insurance, and management fee. Interest deductions, because you're making a payment, the interest is deductible. If we assume the property is going to appreciate 3% only a year, which most of these areas we assume once the market gets steady and stable that they should be around 5%, but we are going to assume 3%. For the next 10 years, it's about $25,000. It's actually 2.5% what we figured this out. So here's your $95,000 return on the property that you purchased with $5,000 of your money without qualifying through a bank, regardless of your credit situation, regardless of your income situation. Here is how we have achieved the goal that we have been striving for so long, to provide an opportunity to about 90% of real estate investors today that cannot and do not fit the box that investors have basically set for the lenders have set for these investors, where you can't qualify for conventional loans anymore. So we have overcome that that big hurdle for you. Now, if you are interested in owning these properties, very simple. Pick up a phone, call us up. It's that simple. 702-371-8838. The phone number is listed on the screen. Pick up the phone, call us. Let's talk about it. Let's learn about your investment goal. Let's figure out what your the savings, the money that you have saved to invest. Let's figure out what you'd like to do with these properties. Or you can email us, or you can actually sign up on our website. It's that simple. Simply go on our website, sign up for these properties, and then once these properties come available, we will contact you. That's simple. Thank you for spending time with us, and we are looking forward to talking to you in person.